Today, Nintendo celebrates April Fools by following through on what they said they'd do 6 months ago. This is CheckPoint. Welcome to CheckPoint, where April Fools, I bought you a car.
Oh, that's so awesome. Thanks. Hey, April Fools, I'm having your house repainted right now.
Guys, that's not how April Fool's works.
Oh, sounds like someone doesn't want his April Fool's present.
Unlimited buffet privileges for a year at the sushi bar downtown, Paul. The nice sushi bar.
You know what? Just maybe not. But, Merry April Fools to you too.
Hooray! Happy April 1st. Hopefully all the brands out there are as aware this year as they were last year that nobody has any goddamn patience for hilarious April Fool's pranks. For their part, Nintendo seems hell-bent on this long-term goof they've been planning where a bunch of Mario games go away. I'm not really sure where the joke is, but here we are. Since it is no longer the 35th anniversary of Super Mario Bros. For the NES, games like Super Mario 35 are going away. Remember the Mario Battle Royale game? Yeah, it's gone now. That Mario-themed Game & Watch handheld that came out in November. If you could actually find one before, you can't now because it's gone. Super Mario 3D All-Stars, the collection with Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and Mario Galaxy, but playable on Switch now. Yeah, it came out in September, but it's gone now. If you bought it, you still have it and can play it, but if you didn't buy it, well, it's a damn shame this show comes out today, because you would have needed to buy it last night, like I did, while writing this story. April Fools?
Big Chungus is finally getting a video game. Okay, April Fools, that's not true, but what is happening is Looney Tunes World of Mayhem is adding Big Chungus to its gacha mobile battle game thing. Bugs Bunny is already in the game, so this is probably one of those alts. You pay money to spin until you have your perfect ultra-rare business Yuri waifu where if you squint just right, you can see her belly button peeking between the fuselages of her warplane components or through the porthole of the World War II battleship she's an actual incarnation of. Don't ask me to explain. I'm still trying to figure out what it means to yogurting. Honestly, this kind of news delights me, and you know why? Because of her. Either by accident or on purpose, My Little Pony's animators included the wrong eyes for a single background pony in the first season, and fans went to town with it. They gave her a name, a job, a backstory, all sorts of weird stuff, and memed the hell out of her. And all the while, the animators, who are real people and hang out on the internet, couldn't help but catch wind of this phenomenon and leaned into it hard. In fact, it is the reason why I started watching My Little Pony and ended up watching all 9 seasons of it. When the people who make a thing not only acknowledge their audience, but want to include them in the end product, that's catnip. Big Chungus was clearly the white whale for some low-tier programmer, and after months of polluting their Slack with inter-office memes, vindication! Am I going to play this game? Nope. Do I love the hell that it's there? Yep, because it's culture. All of this, everything you're watching, capital C culture now. In fact, keep an eye out for a scene in Space Jam 2 where Bugs laments how much he's let himself go since the last Space Jam, and then watch them flash a Big Chungus on the screen. Dollars to donuts, it'll happen. You'll have to let me know, though. I ain't going to see that either.
We can all accept that cheating is wrong, yeah? No? Well, at least we understand that cheating goes against the rules. Otherwise, it wouldn't be cheating. It would be playing. The point is, you've got cheaters breaking the rules, the people who make video game cheats facilitating that rule breaking. Then you've got cheat makers charging people to use their cheats, which is very illegal and the sort of thing that actual law enforcement, particularly in China, has arrested and criminally charged people for in the past. Especially if the cheat makers are charging these players a subscription fee to use their cheats, with fees starting at $10 a day and running as high as $200 a month, which I guess is a deal. Obviously that's ridiculous and no one would pay that just to pretend like they're good at video games. Except, according to the BBC, Chinese omni-corporation Tencent and Chinese authorities recently arrested 10 people in association with 17 online gaming cheats, and as part of this operation, they seized $46 million worth of assets, including several luxury cars. The authorities claim this group, who called themselves Chicken Drumstick, have made over $76 million in subscription revenue. And I know it's April 1st, and yes, the BBC article is apparently written by Joe Tidy, cyber reporter, who, with apologies, definitely looks and sounds like a fake person we made up as a joke. But I promise everything I just said is true. It's another day where I wonder if I'm in the wrong line of work. Except, of course, for the obvious downside of being arrested by Chinese authorities and subsequently dunked on in a YouTube news show made by some wieners in Canada.
Hello.
Balan Wonderworld, a new game published by Square Enix, sucks. Boy, that was a fun story over already. No? Thankfully, there's more to it. Balan Wonderworld sucks, and I should know because I watched Heather play the demo for almost an hour, both of us waiting for it to finally be fun. But Metacritic's aggregated scores make it appear a new darling of the digital age. While the critic scores all hover around sub-40s, there are dozens of user-submitted scores at 10 out of 10, many of which have weird grammar like, quote, "What a ride, a luminous and intriguing journey around the normal experience of the people of this game," and, quote, "and egregious, wonderful game," and, quote, "I'm like a lot this game." So naturally everyone's suspecting bots, or at least an army from Fiverr hired by someone with a vested interest in seeing this game succeed, or at least not tank. AstroTurfing isn't new, and it isn't going away anytime soon. Take a look at Amazon if you doubt that. But the brazenness of this campaign is just so refreshing? Bracing? Galling, that's the word. It'd be simple enough to just smash into Metacritic with a bunch of 7.5s out of 10, just to bring that average up enough to ensure your bosses still get their bronze tier bonuses, and your colleagues can still pay their rent in a home they never get to sleep in. Unless this was a coordinated effort to sink this game and the practice of score bombing and the dev team that made it. Is it possible in this day and age to short sell capital V video games?
Speaking of which, breaking news, they've just added the Stonks guy to Fortnite.
Sorry?
Like the guy from the meme, the mannequin? Yeah, he's named Diamond Hands.
I'm pretty sure you've just been got by an April Fool's Day joke.
I briefly thought so too, but he's actually in the game for 1,200 V-Bucks. So I think April Fool's is just a convenient excuse.
Cup. And heads up for anyone still cheating at games, Activision has confirmed that there's a bunch of malware bundled with some Call of Duty Warzone cheats. Normally we'd laugh, but hey, herd immunity is important, so go vaccinate your hard drive.
And the sort of thing that actual law enforcement,
That's okay, I'm gonna have to redo mine anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Do you want to do that now? Or?
Yeah, might as well.
All right.
Get them all in order.
Remix.
Biggs Bunny? Biggs Bunny. Oh, the size of that Biggs Bunny.
The scale of that bunny. Fuck. Right. Do you remember we did a story on Cooking Mama Cookstar?
I wrote that story, I think, the first time, yeah.
Yeah, because it was Planet Entertainment and First Playable Productions.
And they had blockchain technology.
Yeah. And they released it for Switch, and then Office Create was like, yo, this is garbage. You can't release this, and got it taken off the Nintendo eShop.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
So last week, they were like, hey, Cooking Mama Cookstar is coming out for PS4.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm invested now at this point. I'm fascinated by this. You know who else is invested and fascinated by this like garbage of a game?
I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
Laura Kate Dale. Yeah.
aka Laura Buzz. So so she and I start chatting because she held or possibly reclaimed the world record speed run for Cooking Mama Cookstar.
Oh, good.
Which, by the way, is like 13 minutes. I watched some of her stream, and I was like, I'm watching someone speed run this, and it is dull as shit. Like, this game sucks. So, but she was like trying to get information out of them to be like, hey, are you allowed to do this?
Yeah.
You know, basically.
We've had problems before.
Yeah, you know, like, is Office Create involved? Did they sign off on this? Are they okay with this? And they just kept being like, oh, would you like some PS4 codes?
Not if they're illegal.
You know, like, you as an influencer, would you like these to, you know, please do a review of the game. Here are some codes. Go away.
Yeah.
You know? So, currently, still, no word on Office Create is not mentioned anywhere in the release of the game.
Oh, God. That means by next week we're going to be hearing some shit about this.
Presumably, I was hoping, like, this started, like I said, this was at the 25th that this started happening.
Right.
And I was hoping for, like, something from Office
yeah,
Create
absolutely.
by now, and they haven't said anything. So I don't know what, like, it seems like a very similar thing to that, to the Frogwares.
Yeah.
And what's the publisher called?
They had like an asshole for a logo or something. I can't
Something like
remember.
that. But yeah, like Planet Entertainment is like, we're allowed to release this if we want. The contract says we can, so we're putting it out on PS4.
Right.
And Office Create can't do anything about it. And I assume Office Create is like, but we can, and we're
currently lining up a whole bunch of lawyers.
That's my expectation. I'm very, very confused. So also we don't know if the like blockchain stuff is still in the PS4 version,
Right.
but I guess if you want codes, you can probably just ask them. I mean, don't.
Yeah,
but
don't ask Laura. I don't think she's handing them out.
No. But you should go watch Laura's Twitch stream to watch her try to reclaim her seat as the world record holder for Cooking Mama Cookstar speedrun.
It's terrifying to think that you can speedrun a cooking game because I've tried to just speedrun lunch.
Turns out the fastest way to do the grilled cheese is just to burn it.
Oh.
Technically, that counts as completing it. Just press it into the pan until it burns, and it's like, yeah, you finished.
It's any percent then.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It didn't have to be good. Just cook it.